I have a demo tape for the video toaster.
You like those, eh?
So I thought, being as interested in video stuff as you are, and computers and stuff, I figured I'd show you the demo tape. So here it is. It's called Revolution. It came with the toaster. It's about 10 minutes long, and it demonstrates most of the main features that the toaster can do. Of course, in 10 minutes you can't demonstrate everything it can do, but it demonstrates most of the stuff a lot better than I can. So anyway, here it is. And to think that way back in December of 1990, I was totally floored by that first choice stuff I saw. Now, with the video toaster, even I could do the stuff that they did in that, in those little things. It's quite amazing how far technology has come in the past few years, isn't it? I mean, 10 years ago, Pac-Man was brand new. You know, Pong was just going out of style. Even though it had just come into style. Video games were just coming into their own. Now we've got Laserdisc games, we've got home computers that can do virtual live action. They got CD-ROM things now that can do full motion video, played at 15 frames per second instead of 30 frames, but still, 90 minutes of full motion video on a single side of a CD-sized disc. I mean, that's pretty damn incredible. And this is for home computers. Laserdisc quality for home computers. It's scary sometimes, but who cares? I love it. I think it's great. And to think that way back in December of 1990, I was totally blown away by that first choice computer animation I showed you in Video Letter 3. Now, with the video toaster, even I could do that kind of animation. Pretty wild, eh? It's amazing how far the computer technology has come in the past few years, in the past decade especially. I mean, in 1981, Pac-Man was the big sensation of the universe, and now 10 years later, the video toaster is taking the world of desktop video by storm. Well, that about wraps up this video letter. Before we go, I have something to entice you. I'm going to give you a brief glimpse of Dragon's Lair. I will show you one scene from it, and that will be all you get to see until I manage to complete it and get the entire thing on tape. Also, I want to get Dragon's Lair Escape from Singe's Castle, which has the second half of the first game on it, the original game. I explained that to you, how they have the original Dragon's Lair game over the course of 2 games. First there's Dragon's Lair, then there's Dragon's Lair Escape from Singe's Castle. And then following that is Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp. Anyway, I'm going to get Escape from Singe's Castle, then I'll edit the whole thing together, incorporating all the new scenes with the old, so you'll have the whole big long epic all in one schmeal. So anyway, until then, I'll give you a scene to entice you. And here it is. This is the date. And this is the time. Yes, that is the actual time, no lie. Well, there you go. That's all you get of Dragon's Lair for now. You'll have to wait to see the rest of it. I just figured I'd give just enough to tease you, just enough to entice you, to make you eager to see the rest. And I guarantee you it'll be something worth waiting for if that one scene isn't proof enough. If seeing Space Ace 1 and 2 isn't proof enough. I mean, that's pretty damn high quality. That's all home computer. That's all done on the Amiga. It's really quite incredible. By the way, I apologize for the appalling picture quality in Video Letter 4. That was unavoidable. It would take far too long to explain. Perhaps someday when we get together I'll explain it to you, but I don't feel like wasting tape explaining it to you. so that every time you watch this tape you'd have to sit through that big long explanation again. Unless, of course, you actually mustered up the energy to pick up that remote control and fast scan through it. Anyway, that wraps up this video letter. Yes, video letter 5 is at an end. In the next one, video corner hopefully will return in the next one. I will try. So I can show you some more of those Captain Power music videos. Have some other video games to show you as well. I'm working on some computer animated cartoons, short cartoons. If I have those completed by the time, or I probably won't, but if I have something, if I have a fair amount of them completed, I might show you a bit of those as well. No, I won't. What am I saying? I'm going to wait until they are completed, then I'll show them to you. Oh yeah, I have a demo. They have a version 2 of the toaster out now. I have a demo for that. I'll show you that. Plus millions of surprises. It's just, you'd never thought so much could be crammed into 2 hours of tape. I remember why I mentioned the appalling picture quality. You can expect nothing but high quality picture from now on, picture and sound, because now that I've got unlimited access to the equipment at the office, I'll be able to do much more high quality editing. No more rough cuts, as I'm sure you've noticed there have been some in the past. I'll be able to use the editor there and make them all nice and clean and crisp and professional looking. Also, in doing it at the office, I'll be able to do all the titles of the video toaster, which will be rather nice. Yeah, so that's it. It's January 13th. I am eagerly awaiting your second video letter still. Glad to hear you got a new camera once again. Hope it's working okay. Mine is not functioning properly. As a matter of fact, just as I was going to dub the Space Ace games onto your tape, I have them on an 8mm tape, my machine decided to chew up my tape. So, you know, I had a hell of a time getting it out of the machine, and the tape got jammed in the machine, or in the camera, so I mean, you know, you're kind of lucky I managed to get the camera to work long enough to finish the video letter. So anyway, I'm going to take that in tomorrow to be serviced. It's long past due anyway. I should have had it serviced. So see, you're not the only one who has problems with your cameras. It's a common trait. Cameras are not built to last. They require servicing rather frequently. And I think from now on, I will have it serviced fairly frequently, like maybe once every 1 or 2 months, which is apparently what you're supposed to do with camcorders, because they have a tendency to break down a lot. Anyhow, so until video letter 6, it's been a slice, it's been a blast. I've had a great time putting this one together. I look forward to seeing your latest venture into the world of video. And until then, sayonara. Incidentally, don't ask me where I got that from. I just sort of picked it up somewhere in my travels and decided to use it as a goodbye type of greeting. So anyway, adios, sayonara, farewell, goodbye. And to think that way back in December of 1990, I was totally blown away by the first choice stuff that I saw. What are you looking at me so strangely for?
You said 1990.
I thought there were too many nines there.
Way back in 1990. What?
Anyway.
The hell was that?
Okay, Mindy. One that hasn't occurred yet. Take 2. Action. 3, 2, 1. And to think that in way back... This is... Whoops.